Fallout 4 video, yeah, Fallout 4 broadcast for the Vault-Tec workshop DLC. And like in my description, I will be building the living quarters for the Vault. But before I do that, I actually will get around to showing you what I have done so far for the atrium. And right now we're actually just at the center of it. There's an overseer's office. Go through here, it actually leads into a little small security room. Basically just kind of like, I kind of based this, well, not necessarily, it's not even close to it, but I actually sort of followed the direction of Vault 81. Not in like, in the sense where I totally copied it, but just like I visited it every now and then just to get a general idea how the vault should look like. And this is what I came up with. Like how Vault 81 they actually had like a small security office right that leads right into the overseer's office. So yeah, this is it. One thing I also noticed about Vault 81 is that it actually had like some rubber floor matting. I decided not to put that down because I actually need the majority of the rubber to build all the rooms and stuff. Okay, so here we'll have the armory shop. There's armor emporium and everything. You have a small display for the iBot helmet, various armors, and then weapons. Here's the weapon wall. Believe it or not, it actually took me a while to actually collect these weapons. I mean, I could have just went back to my Hangman's alley base and just took some extra ones, but I don't know why I didn't do that. There's a little bit more, some melee weapons. Oh yeah, even a minigun and a fat man. Downstairs is actually just, oh yeah, well actually there isn't a shop downstairs, it actually just leads into the hydroponics room. Or chamber technically. Okay, so here is the commissary where you have the general trading post and the clothing store. Man, these mannequins are freaky, I swear. Like, when I was setting these things up, I could have sworn their heads were literally just like turned in my direction. Then again, I've been up since like 10, it's about to be 8 right now. Oh yeah, so downstairs is the barber shop. Actually pretty nice, I like it. Even put some cat pictures, because, you know, why not? Yeah, fucking death trap, get out of the way. And upstairs or here is actually the clinic, as you can see, clinic. And they even have a surgery chair as well. And some room, and a room for the patients. And of course, once settlers actually start coming in here, they'll most likely sleep in these beds. To be honest, I don't have a problem because, I mean, you know, I guess less things for me to work on. And then right here is the cafeteria. And yeah, this took me a while. This actually took me a while to figure out, because since this portion of the wall here doesn't have an actual room for the cafeteria like I wanted to. But this actually turned out better than I thought it did. Than I thought it would. Yeah. Now my only issue for the atrium is that lighting is an issue, and it's pretty dark still. Hell dark, and not to mention all this empty spaces right here as well. Oh yeah, and I even built a freaking lavatory as well. Sadly though, I couldn't bring up the stalls. I mean, yeah, since the game doesn't have stalls for the workshop, I just basically work with what I have. So the men's bathroom is downstairs, and the women's bathroom is upstairs. And that's probably weird how I've set it up that way, but considering how much room I have left in this area is, you know, like I said, gotta work with what I have. Okay, but before gotta get some water first. Hang on. Drink all the water. Yeah, I gotta eat. Food. Scroll on a stick. What? That. There we go. All better. I still have some stuff left over, don't I? So give me a minute. And forgive my stuttering and mumbling and slurring of words. I'm still getting used to doing a broadcast, even though this is probably like my 15th, if not like I don't know, I think either the 15th or the 17th video I've made so far for this channel. I gotta scrap those later. Weapons, I'm good. Ammunition, put that in there. Put that in there. Okay, so down to scrapping. I am tired. Ah, holy shit. Now, before I started the broadcast, I actually started fiddling around with the vault, see if there's some things I could actually get rid of, because I'm actually running out of room for a building material, and I still have I actually have a lot planned for the vault, but because I went a little overboard with all of this. I think it's the utility tunnel I need to get rid of, but if I do that, then I have to redo the entire power grid, and that would be annoying. Actually, no, it was annoying. I actually tried doing that before I started the broadcast, and I just didn't want to do it. My mind said nope, and just reload to my last save. And I guess I'm just going to keep it that way, unless, like, I don't know, unless I actually have the energy to actually redo the entire utility tunnel that's wrapped around the atrium right now. But probably the biggest headache of all when I was doing all this earlier was probably the living quarters, because I was doing pretty well. Like I decided to actually have the living quarters go through here, but then I had a little hiccup with one of the tunnels, because apparently it didn't connect, but still. Okay, so. I was still able to place it down, but it didn't snap together with the other tunnel. And for the longest of time, I was literally fighting against these cave walls, only to find out that the first tunnel I put down did not snap to this one right here. And after I snapped it together, I realized that that the rooms that I had, which was going to be on the right side right here, was not going to fit, and I actually had to move them up even further. And that's when I decided, you know what, just F it, reload the game, and let's see what we can do from there. So yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to build the living quarters right here. But I still want to make a manufacturing plant, you know, so I can make bullets, weapons, and whatnot. But I don't think I'm gonna have enough room to build them. But even if I did, I don't think I'll have enough materials to build them today for this broadcast. So if anything, if I still have enough room left over after building the living quarters, then I will be making the manufacturing plant, which will be pretty difficult and challenging, since I don't really know how to make one. I mean, I tried making one in my second playthrough, but man, that was a headache. I still don't understand how to do it, or where I messed up, but I'll have to look into it later for the next broadcast, if I have enough room. See, I'm filling up the size already. Okay, so since like the max, I believe like the highest a person can actually a number of cellars a person can actually have in their settlement is probably up to, let's say, 30 if you max out your charisma and using equipment that boosts your charisma as well. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I think the highest I've seen is probably like 25 settlers in one settlement. And then you can increase the size of the settlers by just like building robots and having them do all the jobs. And you could just have your settlers just kind of like, you know, leisure on forth, enjoy their time while being safe in the settlement. Alright, so let's get down to building. Let's get down to building to complete the vault. I don't know what else to sing or what else to go with the lyric. Did they send me contractors? No. Okay, I'll just stop right there. I'll stop. Okay, so let's actually use a quarter for this one. Oh shoot. Is that gonna work? Or maybe I gotta use this. Oh, probably another difficult thing that I had a problem with when building the living quarters was actually trying to build separate, or like trying to build like one big room for the bathrooms. And at the same time, I was trying to figure out how the hell I was going to do that. So what I'll probably do is I'm gonna have, which I did before. I will actually just have the living quarters all lined up right here. Just going down through here. And maybe, let's see, depending on how many rooms I'll have. Okay, thinking. Brainstorming right now. Yeah, I'll just let the work do it for me. Speak for itself. Can't really use words today. In fact, I don't think I could ever use any words in most of my broadcasts. Alright, so where's the three-way? First room will be right here. Let's go to rooms. Room. Quarters. I will have the side corner doorway. I guess this one. Yes. A wall cap. I think that's what I need to do. Okay, so this goes right there. We go. Yeah. So I just needed an end cap. Now, I don't know if I should have the rooms either just like 4x4 or 2x2 or 2x3. Oh well, let's just see how that looks. I mean, I did make a room that was just only a 2x2, and it's roomy enough. I can fit 3 people in here, but I don't know. I think that would probably be too confined. And then then there's an issue with me stringing the power as well. I'll figure that out once I'm done building the living quarters. Why is it like that? I know there's something that could actually fill these awkward corner things. Oh, why will not do? Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it how it is. Like, I don't know why this bugs me. This bugs me a lot. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Well, there goes like 2 units of rubber right there. There we go. Now it doesn't look as awkward, or that awkward anymore. I was using an actual domestic room part. Okay. Why won't that do? Let's snap it wrong. Look. Living quarters. There we go. Alright, so let's keep building. No, I'm actually just gonna build tunnels ahead of time right now. Ooh, it's getting really close to the wall. Not really liking that. Man, it better not be crooked. It better not be off and slanted like it was last time. I'm so mad. Hang on a sec. Okay, so everything looks pretty good. Nothing's crooked or off hinge. Alright, and it looks like... Can I build one more room? Or do I have to go off on, or do I have to start building stairs now? Ow, my foot. Ow, ow, ow. I'm thirsty. Or parched, technically. I mean, parched, yes. Can will it even attach still? Like without the ground going right through it? Yep, that's not gonna do. That won't do at all. Actually, before I start going ahead of myself again, I need to check this. I should probably start building the rooms to see if it actually fit. Of course, I need the wall end caps.